So this a equal to 567 means I am creating a variable a. So a is a variable and we are assigning value 567 to it. But uh, like any other language, it is not mandatory to declare the data type beforehand. So SAS is smart enough to decide so based on the value which we assign on the right hand side. Since it was a numeric value, so that's why the variable a have the data type of numeric. Okay, and by default, so this since the value on the right hand side is within quotes, this quotes means it is a character variable. Okay, and length will be decided on number of digits on the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So length of b will be 6 bytes. Again, since the value on the right hand side is in quotes, so c will also be a character variable and length will be 5 bytes now. And how we can see that? Proc contents. Proc contents is used to view the metadata. Metadata, or the other word for metadata is descriptor portion. So in order to view the descriptor portion, we use the proc contents. Let us just see the output from proc contents. This is the output from proc contents. And if you see, there are three variables created, a, b, and c. And the data type of a is numeric because the value on the right hand side was number. B, the data type is character and the length is 6. In C, it is a character again, but the length is 5. And the value of numeric variable by default is length is 8. And we discussed about standard and non-standard data. So SAS understands only two types of data types, characters and numbers. There is not any other data type in SAS. And how SAS categorize the data? One is standard data, then is non-standard data. SAS is only able to understand the standard data, which is characters and numbers. And if it is unable to understand data, then the value will be missing. If SAS is unable to understand the data, the value will be stored as missing. Missing for numbers, numeric, is dot. For characters, it is blank. In numbers, we can have integers, we can have float, we can have scientific data as well. This is a standard data. SAS will be able to read this data. And how it will be interpreted? It will be 2 into 10 raised to power 3. And this is a certification question. Then we have non-standard data. Anything apart from characters and numbers will be treated as non-standard. For example, it can be dollars, it can be commas, it can be a date. There is no separate data type for date. Okay, So date is treated as non-standard data. In order to convert standard data to non-standard data, we use format statement. And in order to read the non-standard data, we use the in format statement. So in is for input and format is for writing. Till now, any questions?
No, I'm clear.
Okay. If you look at the previous output, the value in A is 567. But what if it is a currency? We need to have some dollars in the output. So it is a number, it is a standard data. In order to convert standard data to non-standard data, which is let's say dollars in currency, we have to use format statement. The syntax of format statement is format, then variable name, and then the format name. This dollar 10 dot is a format name. Dollar is the format name, 10 is the width, and this dot is very important and it specifies that it is a format. If we do not specify this dot, we'll have complications in the code, and that we'll see down the line. For now, let's see the output from this one. So now dollar is coming in front of the value. Since we have to perform calculations on date, so it has to be stored as a number, and SAS stores dates as numbers. So 01 January 1960, this is the base date. This date SAS make it as a base reference. It is a 0. And if we have 2nd Jan 1960, it will be stored as 1. So it will be a plus 1. And if we have 31st December 1959, it will be stored as minus 1. So when we go back, we have to minus 1 for each day, and if we go further, we have to plus 1 for each day. Now, first January 1960, the value in A will be 0. Okay, let's see the output. So A is 0, B is 30. Okay, but this is so a developer can understand what this 30 means, but if we have to present it to some other guy, they will never understand what is the meaning of 30, right? So it has to be so number is a standard date, and if we have to convert it to date, we have to use format. So when we format the variable a and store it as date 9 dot, date 9 dot is again a format, is the format name, 9 is the width. So if you calculate the width of this data, it is 9, and dot means it is format. When I run this code, so A is coming as 1st January 1960 because I just formatted the variable A. Now this is the example where we are formatting A, B and C. But see carefully, there is no dot after 9. So it will be treated as a variable and not a format name. And none of the variable A, B or C will be formatted. When I run this code, so nothing is formatted, right? And there will be a warning in the, it is just a message that variable date 9 is uninitialized because date 9 is no more treated as a format and it is a variable now. So now let's see this 2E3. The 2E3 is scientific format, and the value will be 2 into 10 raised to power 3. So it will be 2000. Let me just run the code. So you guys see the output now. Okay. So let's go to the class 3. So here we discussed about, so B has value Chetan, and then again we are passing some bigger value which are having larger length than the previous in the same variable. So the length is decided on first encounter of that variable. So the length of B will be decided here only. Okay. So since there are only 6 bytes of data on the right hand side, so length will be of B will be 6. And now length once decided cannot be changed. So when we pass the value this to, it will be truncated. So only 6 bytes of data gets passed to the variable B and the rest will be truncated. So if you see the output, the value in the variable B is lowercase Chetan. Okay, and the value on the right hand side is truncated. You can see the metadata as well, so that we show that length is 6. So this is the metadata, and the numeric variable has by default length 8 and B variable has a length of 6. It is a character variable. Length once decided cannot be changed. Or if I generalize it, metadata, which is a data type, and a length once decided cannot be changed throughout the data step. Then we move to this column input. So there are 3 reading styles. Reading style means so we can read the external data in 3 ways. Reading styles of external data. One is column input, second is formatted input, and third is list input. So column input, each of these styles will be used depending on the type of data you have in the external. Okay. So we'll first discuss the column import. Column import is used when your data is in standard format. So when your external file is in standard format, then we'll use the column import. And the second condition to use column import is your data should be in fixed columns. Okay, that means they should start from fixed columns. For example, this is the example of a standard data plus fixed column. So each of the value is starting from the fixed column. Let's say this is the ID of the person, this is the name, and this is gender, and this is the age of the person. Now to read this data, the syntax is input, then variable name, then dollar if it is a character, then starting position hyphen ending position. And this starting position and ending position will decide the length of the variable. Now if we have to read this data, so this is the data which we are reading. In file is the statement through which we read the external data. In file, then the physical location of the external file. Then we are reading input. First 4 bytes is the ID of the person. Then name is a character variable. It is starting from position 6 and until 11th position. Then we have gender. It is again a character variable. That's why we have a dollar here. Then we have a starting position of 14. It is ending at position 15. Then age is a numeric variable, so no dollar here. We have starting position as 16 and ending position as 17. In file specifies the physical location of the external file, and input is used to specify the variables and the positions. When I run this code, ID, name, gender, and age.
I'm sure you enjoyed learning from this video. Please like the video, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, please comment us in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Do look out for other related videos in our playlist. For more information, visit our website now. Keep learning with Intellipaat.